Good evening, it's Rowdy Online tonight with the beta. As you can see from the screen, we're in beta 1, which was released today, and we're just going to try out a few things. You know, when you get dropped into beta here, dropped in the station they want you at for this. Funneberg Cooperative in this case. And I've already, while I've got on a little bit earlier, went ahead and, you know, configured this new ship here. And this is the new one coming out with the beta. Let me get back out of here. I want to get to it. Shipyard. And, oops, I didn't need to do that because I already got it. Store my other ship. And back into outfitting. How's that? There we go. So we're going to play around with this ship for a while and mess with it. By the way, I'm streaming with Restream to Twitch, YouTube, and Smashcast. So let's get started. A couple of things. Just a really quick review. I haven't flown it yet. All I did is outfitted it, so you didn't have to watch me. So I just put the top of the line out modules on it. Not really anything significant there. Probably already, if you're watching this, you probably already know this ship's, you know, got two large hard points, one medium and three smalls. So this is really strictly a fighter more than anything else. There isn't much else on here in the form of I should say optional internals. Basic loadout here. Not much space. You know, I got 16 capacity cargo rack on there as embedded, so it doesn't carry much, enough to pick up some awards for your missions that you do. But other than that, not much else you're going to get out of it. Obviously, no fighter bay. There is obviously vehicle slot for planet landings, and a couple of size 5 internals. One for shields in this case, and fuel scoop that I added on there. Not much. You can see that with it loaded out like this, like I have it anyway, not too bad on the power, really top of the line, so I can do everything I need to do with what I've got on here. And then it's only got, you know, 14 to 15 light year capacity, depending on how it's loaded out, and minimum and maximum, and that's about it. So not much really there. Now, from what I understand, what makes this ship so nice, and we'll find out here in a minute, is its maneuverability. So probably replace something like, you know, if you have a Cobra, for example, its maneuverability. Well, this is probably going to do that justice as well. So didn't do much else with this. Let's go ahead and look at the interface changes. I just noticed really quick, I haven't explored them all, some really basic interface changes that I've seen. You know, there's the remote workshop piece for your engineer stuff that you pin something, so I guess that's what it is. I don't have any pins, obviously. So that's different. Contacts haven't been in there. Let's take a look at this. This station's supposed to have everything so you could fully explore the beta. I got intel packages. Let me go ahead and redeem those. I guess that's from when I got
data voucher for around 31,500 credits redeemed.
So what you're hearing in there is I've also added to the music pack VMX to my loadout here for what I normally do to stream. So I got music packs loaded, VMX music stuff loaded. Together with voice attack, so it's all working together right now. Singularity and them, those two are working together.
From civilian pilot Zorvis Cooley.
Thank you.
Message reads, "You'll get no trouble from me,
yeah,
officer."
So this is also what's loaded on here is, you know, it works with what is the name of that thing? It's works with EDDI. So all this works together. I got multiple voice inputs, music, automatic voice, music switching, and all that other kind of stuff. So as I stream further, I just loaded this up yesterday, and I'm going to be playing with that a little bit today. I thought it might be appropriate, given that we are doing beta night. So this is kind of a beta for my stream, this piece, and I'll be doing normally. If you're interested in that, Obsidian Ant did a really good video on that. I think it was yesterday or day before, this week anyway. Go look at it, check out his YouTube channel, and you can look at the review that they gave him. Really nice. So I thought I'd give it a shot. And so far, the music on here, I did buy one of the music packs. It really is nice from what I've done so far, which isn't much. So anyway, anything else on here? So we've got a technology broker as well. I got to get to the material. There's another menu item here for material trader. Let's look at that real quick, and we'll come back to this other one. So I have a whole bunch of stuff I could probably trade. I don't really need to any right now, but this is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to being able to use this, get the materials I need for whatever, right? Engineers or whatever. So that ought to be interesting to play around with. Technology broker. This will be interesting. This gives insufficient resources to unlock. So this is going to be really cool to play around with. I'm going to have to go fully load out everything on my ships when this comes out. Enzyme missile rack, very cool. No, that'll be interesting to play with. Don't know what that is, but be nice to shock cannon, shock fixed, shock cannon fixed, shock cannon. So I guess these will differ depending on where you are, maybe. At any rate, be interesting to play around with. I obviously don't have those materials yet. Anything else? These are all the same. Search and rescue agent that came out not too long ago. Commodities market. I think there were some changes in there, particularly to, from my understanding, the galactic. This is what those changes are. You have some different options here. Galactic average or by market, so that's going to be interesting. That'll add some features. I'm sure there's more on there I'm not seeing yet. Okay, so that's probably just really quick. If there's anything here, no. And I'm going to go ahead and look at mission board, see what we got here. See if there's any difference there. This jacket I'm wearing shows up really weird, doesn't it? I have to play with some of these tonight just to get an idea for how this thing works in battle. So that's what we'll do. That's what I'll start out doing anyway. Get some feel for the maneuverability of the ship. No real differences in any of these, so I haven't done anything yet, so the ship's fine. Let's go look over here to this right panel. Go back to the status, and you'll see down here, down at the bottom here, play Galnet News, Galnet Today News, so you have options for Galnet News, and it does play Galnet News as you're traveling about, so that's going to be really cool, by the way. So there's this new tool I just added in VMX, together with EDDI plays it as well. So anyway, this is now built in, so that's really cool. I got that piece turned off in EDDI. So what else do we have here? This is engineers and galactic power. So they're all been moved over here to this central location. What do we have in here? Anything? No change. I can see. I think really broken up a little bit differently in here. I can't tell. Maybe. Anyway, basically the same. A little bit different, maybe. No real difference here. Right. And over here, landing gear, cargo. No. Yeah, nothing there. Okay, so that I think the interface changes for this release so far. And let's go ahead and let's go back in here and pick up the mission we can actually do something with here. We do some battling, so let's see what we got. Anytime. Okay. just going to pick a bunch of them. It doesn't really make any difference, really. Tons of massacre missions just to get a feel for it, I guess. Yep, that's what we got. Massacre missions. Let's do them. I'll just pick up one because this one. Let's do darn. I don't want to do interdicting. Interdictions. I don't have an interdictor on here. That's my problem. There isn't really enough. You're going to be challenged to configure this thing appropriately. That's for sure. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, so you got missions to complete part as a wing. I plan on doing that sometime this weekend as well. Winging up and doing some wing missions. That'll be cool. Ooh. What's this? Yes, these are all wing missions, so I'm not going to do any of those. I will do that eventually, but since I think I'm only going to be able to get wing missions in here, I think that's what all these are. Of course, this is a beta, so obviously they want to test that. It makes sense to me. Perfect sense. I have to go somewhere else to get just a basic mission. I guess you can pick it up. Still work on it, right? Let's check. What do we have as far as res sites go here? Yeah, we got stuff.
Affirmative.
I haven't looked here. See what changes there are. I know there are some.
Checking all systems.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Initiate. Power diverted to systems.
I'm not going anywhere.
All systems prepared.
What are you doing?
Hold on to the cat.
No, I didn't say that. All right, we'll go back. He's just practicing. You know, number one's got to be on top here. Let's see.
Becoming elite is a dangerous journey.
It is. It really is. All right. Yeah. Let's see what we can get in here. We got set. What is this? This is A5. Okay. And I'll pick up one of these just to see if I can do it. Get a feel for it. So I'm not traveling all over the place. I also want to check out the new the changes to graphics. Interested in taking a look at. I guess this doesn't make any difference. I guess I'll see. I don't have an FSC interdictor, but we can at least try it. Obviously, I'm not going to finish this. Just beta. What the heck?
Mission for Alliance of BT plus 472112 accepted.
I'll do a bunch of these so I can get a bunch of guys. I assume it's here, right? Destination goal. Where was that one? I made the wrong assumption, I think. Pirates. Oh, no, I got a different system. Okay. I'll figure it out. Let's pick up a bunch of them. What the heck? Doesn't make any difference. Unfortunately, there aren't any. Right? Is there any here at all? chat. Oh, forgot to do that. Come on, get up there. There you go. Let's see here. Where am I again? I'm in weird system. I'm in a weird system. I like that. All right, weird. We're in weird. Come on now. All right. Yeah, all the destinations seem to be going someplace else, unfortunately. I was just hoping to stay here and instead of traveling all over this stupid place. And let's give this a shot. Actually, that's different too. Look at that. Rotation influence. A little bit different. So we're going there. What kind of system do we have here? Yeah, I'll give it a shot. What the heck? Let's get out there. Playing around with this. Launch.
Initiated. Loading configuration. Engines online. Standby. Launch.
Play music.
Locking flaps free.
Ship detach complete. Clear for egress.
Track on. Oh, cool. Nice, interesting sound of this ship. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear up. Retract landing gear. Maybe that's not going to work. Track off. Landing gear. Let's try this. Oops. Back here. I don't see any real players in here. That's very interesting to me. I did go in open. I'm pretty sure I went to open. Almost positive I went to open. Landing gear. Retract landing gear. Could be that things are really changed in the beta and voice tech isn't going to work too good. I gotta remember where I had landing gear. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm in open play. It's very interesting. There we go. I accidentally closed voice type. Close that too. Deploy landing gear. Okay, so that's not even working. So you gotta see voice attack here is just throwing errors left and right. So I think part of it's the beta. Changed things up a little bit on the serialization of the stuff. So I may have to work on that. Okay. Let's try a couple of things. Cargo scoop. Okay. Now let's try it. Landing gear. Deploy landing gear. Yep. Cargo scoop. Yep, that's not working either. Red alert. Interesting, okay. Engineer levels, yes. You do, there's... If you have them in here. In the beta, I don't know, because, you know, I dropped into this ship, and the ship I was in didn't have wasn't engineered. Okay, so... Voice attack isn't going to work right now. That's interesting.
Space.
Some of it does, though.
Time.
I got
Universe.
that. Yes.
For humans, it's that mystery, the not knowing, the how, the why it all exists. Being alive and human means you're privy to everything that's
All right.
and beautiful.
I got it.
Unexpected.
I got it. Let's see here.
What's more is that always, with each and every one of you, there lies a deep and powerful
He's
emotion,
talkative tonight, isn't he?
compelling feeling that you're part of something much bigger. You already are. And it's simple.
So the ship sounds kind of interesting. No bad. Welcome to stream, by the way.
Somehow, life holds all of that out there together. Without life, everything the universe is...
Sounds kind of interesting.
Just
Alright, so... What's the speed of this thing? This is the Chieftain I'm in. 259. That's an interesting sound. It's different than any of the other ships. Boosted is 370, how I have it loaded. 372, right around there. Okay. Interesting. It is fairly maneuverable so far. We'll get going here in a minute. Man, voice attack's throwing errors left and right. It doesn't like the beta at all. It did do a launch though, that's interesting. A lot of the other commands aren't working. Launch it recognized.
Telemetry obtained.
Oh, that's the other thing. You get another voice you can
This is your
use.
first visit to the system.
What you're hearing here is EDDI running in the background. That's a new feature I've added to my stream together with VMX.
United Nangtakayan Confederacy is the controlling power.
Thought it'd be kind of cool to mess with that a little bit too while I'm doing the beta. That's kind of a beta for me. We're here.
Warning, your ship's fuel reserves at 0%. Vice Admiral. Warning, fuel reserves are now at 0%.
Reserves, okay. Well, it shows that they probably need to do some work on that too.
Nangtakayan is experiencing civil unrest.
Good.
Caution
That's what we
is
were hoping for.
advised.
What's this here? Let's...
acknowledged, Commander.
What is over there? I've only got one mission. What would that one be? The voice attack just is going
Message
nuts.
received from wedding convoy wedding barge. Message reads,
I have to just turn it off.
Today is the best day of my life.
Nisa, what is this? Is this part of this one? Oh yeah, target body. Pirates. Target type. So this is actually a wing mission. I'm gonna go ahead and get in here anyway. What the heck? Get in here, see what this is all about. We'll be doing some of that wing stuff later on. Not tonight, but so why exactly am I here? Let's see here. This is interesting. Pirates, target body destination. Pirates 49. Probably not gonna. So why does it take me to here? Do you go to the planet or do you stay up here? That's the ticket. What do you do? Let's see what we have here on the planet. Colonies.
Mission objective detected.
Oh, good. I can't get them out here because I don't have. That's what it is. You just come around the planet, take mission objectives, and that's the nice thing about EDI. It tells you that without having to look. Let's try a signal source. Since I didn't bring in frame shifter, you know. Oh, sure, I'm on it. Yeah. Oh boy. Nothing here. I'm going to go into a different system and not pick up on all the missions they have here are wing missions, so. I think what I'll do, I just want to play around with the battles a little bit. I don't care about missions or not. This is just beta after all. Let's go find.
Mission objective detected.
Yeah, I know. I don't have an interdictor. Sorry. There's not much room on the ship to put an interdictor. I might go back and do it anyway. But I do need, you need a little bit of cargo space anyway. I don't need the. What am I doing? I think I need to do that. Let me do this. I'm trying to make up my mind, obviously, as that's fairly evident. Let's do this. I'm going to do that. Do a little bit of interdiction too. I'll need to go back to Vonneberg Cooperative. So let's do that. What system was that in? No. I wrote it down. Weird. I gotta go back to weird system. Let's go back to the weird system. Galaxy map.
Affirmative, Commander.
Oh, that works. That's interesting. The switching isn't working now. Alright, it's weird.
Fear of the unknown.
I didn't ask for that. Right here. The ship is pretty maneuverable. Real test will be in battle.
Jump in progress. Your ship is heading to the WYRD system. You have entered Federation space. Welcome back, Vice Admiral. This is your first visit to the system. WYRD is a Federation confederacy of around 27.5 million souls, controlled by Edmund Lon. Alliance of BD plus 47212 is the controlling power. There are 3 orbital stations and 8 planetary stations in this system.
Oh, doggone it.
Attention. Fuel levels at 0%.
No, they're not. I'm not reading it correctly. Okay, Vonberg Cooperative is where I want to go. Just gotta find this stupid thing. Obviously, I'm not familiar with this. There it is. Area. Come on now. Oh, I hit that accidentally.
Heat sink deployed.
Disengage. Disengage. That doesn't work either.
Enter normal space close to Von Arbor Cooperative.
And I think what I have to do is completely switch back to Orion here. See if that helps. Oops. Request docking. No, that didn't help. Looks like voice attack isn't going to be helpful for me tonight, so I'm going to just pop that off, I guess.
Landing pad 37 is at 3 o'clock min. As you enter with the green lights on your right.
Where is 37? Right there.
Yugo Alliance of BD plus 47 to 11250 credits for colliding with another ship.
Warning, landing gear not deployed.
Well, it is now. Messed that up completely.
Unsanctioned act of aggression will not be tolerated. Obey station law and enjoy your stay.
Docking complete.
Everyone's flying this shit. And then this access
Landing
protocol.
successful. Ship secured.
Paid fine of 50 credits.
Got it. This access protocol. I think it's 9 fine. Is that enough? Yes, I did that. This is good. I paid it, right? So it's still maybe another bug, maybe? Let's see, you can make sure. Market. There, they got everything here. Done. Okay, so got it. Still says that it doesn't see it.
Your ship rearmed. Refuel.
Sees it now. What did I do that for? Ah. I'm doing an interdictor just so I can play around with this other stuff. I don't need a fuel scoop right now. Interdictors. And we'll just load her up. Let's do this. We'll put it there. It's the largest size is a anyway.
You have purchased a 4A frame shift drive interdictor for 20803911 credits and sold a 40 cargo rack for 33,470 credits. You have purchased a 5E cargo rack for 108,777 credits and sold a 5A fuel scoop for 884,685
Okay, I need
credits.
to do that. Come over here. Fire group.
Fire groups.
Yes, they're here. I got it. Hands off. Now, I wonder if
Unable to comply.
right. Got it. I'll go back there to this place and try this mission again. Launch. Launch.
Affirmative.
Okay, so some of it's working.
Running integrity checks. All systems ready to go.
The journal reader in HCS is going nuts
Stand
though.
by. Launch.
Disengaged from local networks.
Ship released. Follow the greens on your way out. Make way for oncoming traffic. Restrict your speed.
Nope. Too late. Doing it anyway. Rock Bones, welcome to stream. Let's see how this thing works out. Alright, let's give it a shot. What you up to?
Jump in progress. Your ship is en route to the Nangtakayan system. This is your second visit to the system. Nangtakayan is a Federation confederacy supporting nearly 76,000 souls, allied with Zachary Hudson. United Nangtakayan Confederacy is the controlling power. There are 2 orbital stations and 1
There you go.
planetary station in this system.
I'm not working on moonshine, I'm just working on a beer.
0% capacity, Vice Admiral.
Alright, let's try this again.
Information: Nangtakayan is experiencing civil unrest. Caution is advised.
Thank you. Alright, let's give this a shot again. So we should be getting some of these interdictable ships up here. Nah. Probably all those guys. Track on.
Message received from cruise liner cruise ship. Message reads, "We will be cruising in system for a while. Please feel free to take advantage of our in-flight entertainment."
I'm not really interested in that. Alright, let's see what we have here. Let's get up close to this boy. This is where they're supposed to be. I think what I'm going to do is put a voice attack out of its misery. It is thrown just in the beta. It doesn't like the journals all screwed up, so I'm going to go ahead and close that baby down. Put it out of its misery. See what we get. So it doesn't like the beta. That's one thing that's got to be fixed. And when they come out to the final release, EDDI is working though, so far. Kind of. Let's get going here, come on. Is this where I'm supposed to be? Missed. Lock destination. No, it's not. I'll eventually get to a battle. Alright, so this is a wing mission that I picked up. I'm not on a wing. So let's see how this goes solo. You're supposed to be able to do them solo. Try that first. I think you're supposed to. I haven't actually done it. The other thing is checking out the new graphics, Planet graphics stuff. That'd be cool. That already looks better. That's pretty cool, actually. Oh yeah.
Mission objective detected.
Where? There he is. One in here, I think. being a burst here. Okay, this baby is maneuverable, most assuredly. Up against the FDL, looks like. This guy's just wanted. It doesn't say it's a mission target, it just says wanted. Although it said I went into a mission area, so that's a little bit different. Hopefully that gets clarified a little bit. Usually it should say there it's mission target, so I don't really know it's mission target other than what I jumped into as a mission target. I like it to still say mission target at the bottom there on the left, like it used to. This puppy is really maneuverable, going it up against an FDL, which is maneuverable in itself. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think that puppy is... Boy, those engine sounds on this thing are interesting. Where'd he go? Which one's my mission target again? Where are you? Security guards. Oh, did he jump on me? That'd be a bummer. Yes, son of a gun jumped on me. Okay. Okay, so first, this is very maneuverable and pretty quick. Pretty darn quick, very maneuverable. Look at that. Wow. Let's get engaged here again, see if we can find another target. Actually, I really like the way this is laid out, the way just hang around here for mission targets. I'd prefer to go into an extraction site. So I guess the targets are a little bit tougher in wing missions, maybe. Haven't noticed it yet, but maybe.
Mission objective detected.
See, there's one right there. There's one right there. Too far though. Again. Mission target, threat level 3. Let's see what it gives us. What's going on there? Disengage. This, oh no, I took through. Problem is, I brought voice attack down. I said, like, I've got it. Alright, let's try this again. Another, same guy, I guess. Maybe, maybe not. Andrew. Okay. Yeah, maneuverable, definitely. Keeping up with the FDL, which is very maneuverable. Although it's faster than this thing, I think. Ooh, hit me hard, hit me hard. Looks like I'm helping here at least. Hit hard again. It's hitting hard, you can hear it, feel it bouncing around. Bouncing in my seat. Here we go. Cannon down here, cannon here, the big old cannon on the top of this thing. Boom. 151. Cool. Cool, cool. Alright, I like the ship. Its maneuverability. Pretty nice. Let's see what we got in here. Nothing exciting. They're all checking me out. Federal agents. Nope. Those hard points away. There we go. So far, so good. I'm anxious to try those missions with a wing. Doing wing missions with a wing might be good, but I'm doing that, I think, tomorrow or Saturday, I think, is when I'm scheduled with one of my wing buddies. There we go again. Do this again. So yeah, you could do these wing missions solo. It would take you a while. Really any different than a regular massacre mission. Targets are probably a little bit harder, not much. Disengage. I want to do it this way. I don't know yet. Well, I'll be streaming in the evening, so 9 o'clock on Saturday. Excalibur is going to be joining me. We're going to give it a shot and see how it works out. It's another FDL. I guess FDL is a good match for this ship because it's so maneuverable, and although it's probably better firepower. So yeah, about 9 o'clock, right around there. Scheduled to be on the stream at 9. This thing really does eat up power fast. So I have to definitely engineer the power distributor on this thing, and power in general. Weapons power just dies down to nothing very quickly. Definitely an engineered item. Needs to be. to play this ship in VR and see how it works out. Nice thing about this little fighter here is really good view as well. On the top side, not below, but on the top side. Take this one down as well. And it's done. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, I didn't really check out this ship. I'll get it in VR. I want to check it out and do another video on it in VR like I've done all the other ships. But pretty cool on the right side here. It's even more modern, it looks like, than some of these other ships. Got cables and everything hanging everywhere. This will be an interesting one to get in VR and stand up and look around, move around in the ship. Kind of limited what I can look at it with just the track IR. I'm pretty sure there's another seat behind me though. Yeah, I'll probably create a video for this one to take a really close look at the inside of this thing. Get back there in the back, walk back behind the seat and see if I can get close-ups for everyone. So I'll do that. Hopefully I'll have some time this weekend to play around with that. But I like what I see here so far. It's kind of nice. Certainly very cool. Okay, nothing's changed down below here. This is all the same. Obviously the same. Huh, interesting. Oops. Get rid of those hard points. But you can see just, you know, you get for dogfighting, you got a really good view on the top and the sides. Pretty good view on the sides. Nothing on the bottom. Not really designed for planetary landing all that well. But definitely on the top for fighting. So you quickly know what this thing is designed for. Alright, back over here, let's see what we get. There's another one right there. Okay, so these come up pretty quickly. These wing missions. It's interesting. I haven't done it this way before, where they just have these signal sources as the mission targets. So that's different as well. And they pop up pretty darn quickly. You're not waiting around so far, at least in beta here. So that'd be good for wing missions. You just, you know, you jump back and. You can also interdict for this mission. I ran into one of those so far. Or you could jump into this. Oops, let me give it some. Let's get in here. I'm keeping up with him pretty well. Stand behind him, that's the key with the FDL. It's not going to be able to do much if I stay behind him the whole way. Pretty well that so far. Look at how that maneuvered. I mean, this turn radius is fantastic on this thing. Look at that. Turn right around. Look at that. And the FDL's maneuver, it can hold its own. so on maneuverability. So, but this even does circles around that. Very cool. Oops, what happened there? Doing silent running there for a minute. Look at that, turn on a dime. Look at that. Starting to get more comfortable flying this thing. Yeah, I'll have to get one of these for regular games just to have it in the inventory. Play with it a little bit. Yeah, it looks like my heat is a little too much there. Still haven't got his shields down, have I? That's not good. Man, these just, like I said, this is a wing mission, so the target's going to be a little bit tougher. And they are. I wanted to try these wing missions out by myself once, just to see. I heard they're supposed to be tougher, a little bit tougher. Not extraordinarily so, but if you're looking for a challenge, it could be a little bit challenging this. Shields down now. So you can see I changed the default voice severity. It's now this other guy. I forget his name now. He's got my. This will be a challenge. Now my shields are down. So see how that shakes out. How quickly he's able to get through the rest of my defenses. Still not step on that much. Come on now. %. Oh, nice. Okay. He's at 0%. He's down. All right, cool. 268. So you could. Doing these wing missions on your own, you could make a pretty good bundle playing around with this. It'll take you a while to get through them. But you play it right, you do pretty good. The shields came up pretty darn quick, that's for sure. Alright. That's cool. To get a real close look over that. See what that is. VR is what I gotta do. Let's get into the Oculus and look at these, see what it's actually, what that stuff actually says and what it looks like, because you get real close with it. Okay. Out of ammo already. Whew. We'll take care of that. Let's try. Let's handle orbital in another station in this area. So when you come onto this beta, one of the things announcements they have on here, a little message saying to go to this particular station, this particular system, and that's where you'll find everything for the beta. Weird system. RowdyMrB, the weird system, go there. That's actually where my ship was when I got into the beta. My ship was in that system. Oops. And in that station already. So they pre-position whatever ship you were last in on the regular game. They pre-position that ship in this system for the beta. That's where they want you for the beta, so you can play around with everything in there. So you can get everything at that system, pay for it there, it's cheap. Build out this ship if you want. Disengage. Oops. I don't have voice attack loaded. I've gotten so used to that. Alright. Let's throw one in here. Surprised I don't see more regulars in here. Unless they're on different instances. I see more people in here. Look how fast this thing just turns. It's just incredible. Thank you. Alright, let's see here. That one's right there. Throttle's response is pretty good on it. There we go. Track off. That's not going to do that because I don't have voice tag on. I have to push the button. Alright. Cool. What was I doing here? Let's go back here. Oops, wrong one. Okay, not bad for 3 ships, huh?
Incoming message.
That's cool. Let's let me look at a couple of other things while I'm in here. Just let's check this. What's this scale on that thing here? Turn that on real quick.
New technology from Aegis. Aegis has expanded its roster of anti-Thargoid technologies with a new device, the decontamination limpet. The device is specifically designed to counter the caustic properties of Thargoid missiles. In a statement, an Aegis spokesperson said, as we know, the Thargoid's enzyme missiles are particularly dangerous because of the caustic damage they inflict. The decontamination limpet is designed to address this by stripping.
So I turn it off there. If I go over here and go here. So I can play from here. So I can hit that one button and start playing automatically. Or I could put things in queue. This is the queue, I guess. Here are the things in queue. Let's see what else. So replay, rewind, fast forward. Okay, it's pretty cool. Kind of like, you know, EDI does this. You have to, if you use that, you have to disable it for when this goes to live servers, I guess. They'll have it that way for you. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see. Follow me. They just move that icon to there. So that's cool. Yes, there I am. So nothing in here has changed as far as I know. It's not supposed to have. So the other one we have over here. Oops. Got that one already. Let's take a look at this one. This is known engineers. So engineers I am known to, or I know of. And then I've got the relationship with or have invites to. I really got to get back to this one these days. Okay. Cool. So that's the button's been moved. What else we have? What's this? Oops. Why do I keep doing it? Galactic powers. Okay, so that's been moved as well. It's sitting over here. Same thing as before. It was over here. Is it still over here? No. So yeah, that was moved. It was over here. It's now over the other side. Okay, some minor changes there. What else? Anything here? Nothing I can see. Let me see. Did it pick up the fact that I did those by myself? It did not. That's interesting. That is very interesting. So, what will be interesting, so none of those, okay, so as I got dropped into those sites, it said it was a mission target. It announced that it was a mission target. I drop in. When I highlighted the target, it didn't say that it was mission target, it just said it was wanted. So maybe that's the key. And then, as I was chasing other ships out there that did have a wanted on them, I didn't shoot any of those, but I bet if I shot those instead, they would end up here. So this is interesting, the way that is. I don't know if that's a bug, and when it's saying it's a mission target in one of those signal sources, and it's not actually, that might be a bug, I don't know. I would think so. So it is a wing mission, as you can see. Now maybe it has to be, you have to be in a wing to do it? I don't know. I'll have to play with this a little bit more. And see what shakes out there. Okay, remember this is the first night of beta too, so you're going to find lots of interesting things that aren't supposed to be the way they are. So anyway, no change there. Oops, why did I do that? Keep hitting the wrong buttons tonight, I tell you. Okay, so nothing here. And there was over here, we already looked at most of those. I'm going to go back in here again. There's a couple of other things I wanted to look at before I call it. Here. Right? Was there something here? Oh, I'm not in... Yeah, see, that's the issue. All the stuff that was at the station, that other station, is not going to be in... There's only one station that all the beta stuff is at. So I need to go back over there and look at some of that, which I think I'll do. And that's back over at Weird. Let's go to Weird again. Launch. Oops, not going to launch because I don't have it loaded. Track on? Nope, not going to do it either. This isn't a real big ship, so it's easy to get out of that keyhole. Listen to the sound of that engine, it just blasts. High pitched sound. back here, going over to, what's the name of that crazy place? Let's see here. Van or something, Van Monarberg Cooperative. Okay, so that's the one you get dropped into when you first come to the beta, and where you need to look at the station-specific beta stuff. We'll run it again. Been doing that all night. There's a few people here. Let's see. New crime and punishment rules 2. I haven't had an opportunity to play with those. Although I saw the one where I got a fine. What happened? Get locked out of station services until you pay it. Man, it's a wild sound.
Welcome, Romeo Oscar Whiskey. Federal Flight Control Channel open. Observe docking protocols if you wish to land. Maintain approach. Prep for landing. Request approved. Cleared to land on pad 07.
07. Is anyone else coming in? Oops. A little bit distracted there. Stream computer is doing weird things. Okay. Back in here.
Landing successful. Deploying ground services.
Okay, like I said, differences in here. Under this. Material trader. So how does this work? Chemical, so these are things I guess I can, maybe? I'm lost what's going on here. Some of them highlight, some of them don't. What does that mean? Is that, oh, because probably when I highlighted it, if I used it, I wouldn't be able to do. Okay, so chemical. So if I wanted to get, does that mean if I want to get chemical processors, what does it mean? Cancel. So it's 16 of what? I don't get it. 6 to 1 on what? Okay, this is the material you're looking for. Chemical processors. Got it. Okay. So let's say I was looking for these. Select the material to trade. Ah. So chemical processors is what I'm selected. I can trade with it 2 precipitated alloys. Does this mean I get 16 of those for 2 alloys? That's pretty cool. Or 4 chemical manipulators for 16 chemical processors. Alright, I get that. That's pretty cool. Straightforward enough. Figure out, you know, you can see what you've got to trade. Is that what you have, or is that what it takes? Ah, no, 6 to 1. So this is what you have in your stock. That's what it is. Okay. This is what you've got in stock here. And this is chemical processors. If I want one of those, it takes 2 to 1 precipitating alloys, or 2 to 3. Is that right? No. Let's cancel. Let's do this again. This also tells me what I have. So I'm having heat exchangers. So select the material you're looking for. Got it, okay. And it takes 6 to 1 heat dispersion plates. I have 17. More. Proto heat, so 1 to 9. So let's see what happens when it is a 1 to 9. Oh wait, offer. So I do 1, I receive 9. What was this again? So okay, so I offer 1 of these, I get 9 of those. Offer 1, get 9. Offer 1, get 9. Okay, offer, and then what you get. So really, if I do 1, oops, unless I 1, confirm trade, 1, so 9 shows up because it's 1 to 9. Got it. Hey Wicked, how are you doing? Thank you. I hope I didn't miss you. I got so wrapped up in how to do this. So that's pretty cool. This will be interesting to play with, to see if, you know, some of the trades would probably be pretty steep, but if you're really needing something, this would be a quick way to get it, provided you have some of this stuff. Fine focus crystals, that's interesting. Okay, so that's that one. Very cool. And technology broker is the next one, which is new. Okay, trick of using this one. These are resources you need for the technology you want. So I understand that at different stations there's different things to unlock, is what I guess. Here at this station, for where you're doing beta, which is just one station, I assume. Here's what you can unlock. Release fletchet. Launcher, shock cannon. Shot cannon fixed. Fixed and turreted. Regular shot cannon. Enzyme missile rack. That one will be interesting to play around with. Remote release launcher. Okay, so you need some. So these aren't gonna. These are gonna be like doing engineering with the engineers. I mean, really. The exception is you're upgrading things with the engineers. This you're just trying to get something different that most people won't have. But it ain't gonna be easy to get it either. This isn't easy stuff to find. Vanadium. Oh, I do have, I think, a planet that's really good for vanadium. Let me check that out. So anyway, how many you need? You need 30 vanadium. That's not easy. Let me do this. Vanadium. I'm just curious because now it's got me going. I think I marked a planet that was really good for vanadium. What was that? No, it was antimony. This one's good for antimony, whatever that planet is. I may have done vanadium in here, but I don't, maybe not. But vanadium is hard to find. I guess not. Antimony. That's the planet. Anyway, so you need vanadium. These are all rares. Obviously, tungsten, rhenium. Look how many you need of everything. Technetium and distributors. Interesting. Okay. Oh, look at this one. If you want this enzyme missile rack, you need to get 30 Thargoid energy cells or 36 Thargoid organic circuitry. Really? That's, I mean, I guess that's something that you would choose to do in missions with other ships, because that getting that on your own is going to be tough. Interesting. So they won't make this easy for you. That's going to be a whole... Wow. It looks like it kind of goes from easier to hardest. I obviously don't have any of this stuff. I mean, I have some, but not enough. See, all this stuff is hard to get. Germanium isn't so hard to get. That's pretty easy. Rhenium. I've never seen much of that. Iron obviously is easy to get. So some of it's not too bad. That's bad. The Thargoid stuff, getting that. Very cool. Okay, so that's the second thing on the interface here that I wanted to play around with a little bit tonight. So it'll be interesting to mess with. I don't think there's any differences in any of this stuff. There's not. And I think I showed this earlier. There is a little bit of difference up here. How you're displaying data. Used to be always galactic average, but now you can do by markets. No other changes that I can see. Very cool. And alright, is there anything else to look at? I don't think so. I already done that one, which is the stuff here. That'll be nice. I like the idea, although you can't have been able to do it in the other app, the plugin. Minus the plugin, now you have that.
Thargoid assault continues. Reads rest in Merope and
I don't mean I'll actually hear that stuff, because I never read that stuff. I never take the time, but this will be nice. I'll be able to keep track of it.
Affected systems have appealed to independent pilots to deliver foods, water, basic medicines and natural fabrics, and to evacuate civilians from the pertinent starports.
And I think as I showed earlier,
Obsidian orbital is likely to dismay the galactic.
Good enough. But that is cool. And the other thing, before I go anywhere, let me just see if there's anything changes up here. Nope. Nope. Now, when you drop into the beta, they give you this. Oh, this is different. This is a Pilots Federation gift, I guess. This is a scanner that you get, data link scanner. You'll now be able to interrogate larger structures to find. So this is the data link scanner. You remember, so if you go on to planets, some areas you can't interrogate things, right? Or even ships. So surface stuff that you haven't been able to do anything with is just there. It's something there that doesn't do anything. Even ships, you know, some of these large ships that are out there, you know, you just come up on them, they don't do anything. But now you'll be able to scan them. And if I remember correctly on the video that they had, there are certain points that you scan on there. So they give that to you free of charge here. So you get that automatically when you jump into the game. And I believe obviously probably for release as well. So that'll be interesting. That's what that's all about. Haven't tried it yet. Haven't run into those, but maybe I will this weekend when I'm playing around with this a little bit more. Let me go back to this. I don't know why I keep doing this here. So that's different. Different thing. Let's see, what other different thing can I find? Nothing there. This is all the same multi-crew stuff. I don't see anything different here. And let's look down here real quick, just for that. I don't have this particular fighter this ship doesn't have ship launch fighters. Can't put them on here. On this new chieftain. So that's a thing to be aware of. SRV. So nothing, all this is the same. This is all the same, I can see. And on the chieftain, one of the things I will do is first I'll get out of here, is do a ship cockpit scan in VR. I'll do that and put that video up on my site. It'd be nice to get back behind the seat and just get a close-up look of everything, and then look at the front of the ship, outside the ship, from behind the seat. That's what I've done on all the other ships they have in Elite Dangerous on VR. So you can catch those on all my my YouTube channel. I'll do the same for this one if I get a chance this weekend, or maybe tomorrow night. But it looks interesting. Again, a good fighter. We played around with this a little bit tonight. For those who've been on, we've just been playing around with this. Good view as a fighter. No ship launched fighter on it, but very, very maneuverable ship. Pretty darn quick and maneuverable. The only ships I went up against tonight are FTLs, and you can stay right behind them. And FTLs are really maneuverable ships. So far, so good with this thing. This is one to put in your inventory, I think. Pretty good loadout. Can't put hardly any cargo on it. It does not hold cargo, so don't even think. It's like an FDL. Forget about the cargo. But load it up for fighting, and you got something good. So, at any rate, that's what we got. So this is really good. Give it a shot while beta's out. Play around with it. I bet you put it in your inventory as a fallback fighter, small fighter for occasionally getting out and whipping around everyone else. Pretty cool. Again, I'll announce when I have that VR cockpit video out, so you can take a look at that. Anyway, that's all for tonight. That's all I had planned. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. I'll be back on Saturday night. I'll pick up from where I'm leaving off here. Planning on doing some winged missions, which is new to the game, and do that in here. That's new, and I believe Excalibur is going to join me for that, and probably a few others. But that's all I had planned. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this, and I will catch you on Saturday. Please join.